Yeah, thanks for staying with us. And right now we have in our midst a data advocate and an AI coach. She's also the founder of Lento. She's no other person than Mercy George Igbafe. I hope I pronounced your name right, Ma.
You actually did an amazing job. Good morning, everyone. Good
Good
morning,
morning.
everyone. Thank you for having me. I'm so grateful.
Thanks for coming. Yes, ma. So we're going to be talking about a topic I feel that is disturbing Nigerians, some Nigerians, which is silent battle. Yeah, silent battle. So, ma, how would you explain or define silent battle to us?
You know, when you called me this week and say, you'd like me to be your guest, and you said you want us to talk about silent battle, I actually went viral last week. I don't know if you saw the show that Tomike Ketenshaw,
Okay.
they were honoring their parents.
Yeah,
I
so that's
watched that video and it hit me in a very wrong way. I lost my mom when I was 13, going 14. My dad equally, he died 10 years apart. She was 30, by the way, and my dad too, about 40. So when Tomike came up with that series, I needed to react. We're all dealing with one thing that is not visible because they're intangible. It deals with our heart, it deals with our soul, it affects us mentally, psychologically, emotionally. And that's why a lot of people lash out, and that's why a lot of people are not healed. And so they now end up transferring the aggression to other people, unbeknownst to them, you know? So there's so many silent battles that a lot of us are dealing with, besides the fact that the economy is not friendly, our background not very great, unless God blesses you with someone that is a good support system to say, I got you. Let me hold you by the hand and take you to places. Silent battles can be described in so many ways. What I'm dealing with can never be your reality. Tomike's video, I was shocked it went viral, and I'm grateful to her that she put that thing up. I really honor you, Tomike, because you got a lot of people talking, searching inward. I'm a child that I've dealt with quite a lot of trauma, and I'm not healed from it, but I'm healing. I'm walking my way out of it so that I can be a better person, not just to myself, serve my family, serve my children, be great to my community, and be a blessing to everyone that encounters me. I'm not sure what people are dealing with. You're watching online. What are the things that are your stressors, that are your triggers, that you react, but unbeknownst to you, they affect you psychologically, emotionally, and make you unstable? Is it terrible marriage? Is it financial situation? Is it emotional baggage? A lot of children were really exposed to sexual predators that were family members, exploited as children. I'll say I'm one. So you can imagine your father trusting family members to come stay with you. And in their staying with you, they're abusing your children. But you wanted to show kindness. And that becomes a baggage, a trauma that you carry. And you now take it out on innocent people that are unbeknownst to them. So trauma, silent battles, is not just monetary. Majority stems from here, from our mind, from our heart, from our soul, the pain that we carry, the pain we have carried, the pain we are going to carry, the pain that is even staring us in the face right now.
I want to ask this question. You think this present generation makes it even difficult and tough for people to even check up on people? Because people would say, which is obviously honest, you can't do this life alone. But presently, it feels like everybody's minding his or her own business, and people are deeply battling with
I don't
things
think anyone is minding their business. I think the social media has made everybody's business everybody's problem. So they are not necessarily minding business. They are trolling people. So there's a lot of antisocial activity. I grew up in an era, as I was coming, I was thinking, when I grew up, you would see Fulani people come around to your place, carry bag, will carry clothes, we'll give it to them. We were very empathetic.
Yeah.
We grew up in an environment where a father and a mother never stays in a house alone. Their cousins,
Yeah.
their nephews, their nieces, their aunties, their uncles. But some of those things equally created trauma in our generation that felt there's too much molestation, abuse, exploitation from family members, and the entitlement mentality that created a bottle problem. And they said, no, it's me. So our generation now created another round of problem that is going to be me, my children, and that's it. No family member. So you isolate that communal living where you know you are never alone. You have a niece to play with. You have an uncle to talk to. You have an auntie to talk to. You can run to neighbor. I mean, Yoruba would say, I can't remember, I'm not Yoruba. They would say, it's not only by one person that you train. Now we have your generation. Highly antisocial. They are 247 on the phone. And there's a movie that I would recommend that they go watch, Social Dilemma. You see, the dopamine that flows from people that take drugs, drugs addiction, is what social media does. The level of dopamine that is sent to your system is unprecedented. So your generation, because I'm not in that zone, I feel empathy towards them. They are antisocial. They don't know social skills to be able to engage and commute. They don't know what it means, that tenacity. You can be resilient and doing the work. We had older generation that work for 40 years and retire. Your generation don't want to work. Your boss talks anyhow. I beg, pack your load and get out. No patience, no resilience. So social media is great. It has exposed us to the world. But there is a lot of mental breakdown that is stemming from that. Because there's reclusion, no interaction, no one-on-one engagement. It's just me on social media with my neck bent down. So right now, the level of trauma this generation are dealing with is different from our generation. That is not helping them to build resilience. It's not helping them to build patience. It's not helping them to build tolerance. It's not helping them to build empathy. And it's affecting them because the rate of suicide has quadrupled in your generation because of the fact that they don't know what it means, human connection. Many can't speak. Many don't know how to have conversation.
Exactly.
They can't have conversation. They can do tweets. They can do trolls.
But they can't.
They can comment on people.
Can't do physical
but
conversations.
They cannot do physical.
Because I was just about to ask, like, do you think society now has become more open to conversations around mental and emotional struggles? Or is it like a stigma, like a major situation?
On Tuesday, I don't want to cry. I had the privilege of following a foundation. I run a foundation, Lento Foundation, that I'm focused on the boy child. Oh, you don't even want to know what is going on with the average boy right now, or average man. In our generation, our parent felt, let me train my daughter. Know how to cook, know how to clean, know how to take care of house, know how to take care of the family, so that you'll be able to take care of your husband. They left the men. Now we have ill-equipped, emotionally unstable, and a lot of trauma that is affecting men. So now they take it out on the wives and beat them to stupor because they didn't know emotional intelligence. They didn't know what empathy is because they were so used to be sheltered by their mothers. Now come back, fast forward. On Tuesday, I went to Ogun State, a correctional center by the federal government, and they used the word children beyond parental control. Hard drugs, criminality, cybercrime, fraud, all sorts of things. They are sentenced there to stay for 3 years. I don't think they are fully rehabilitated. I cried. 530 destinies.
530.
530 families of men, boys. The youngest from 12, 13 to 25, locked up, not in an enabling environment that will bring them back into the society and rehabilitate these boys. And that's why Lento Foundation has been so committed, and I'm grateful to the GM of LTV for supporting us in making sure that we help the boy child develop the power skills and the communication skills. And back to your question, this environment, this current system that we have has made more people ill-equipped to have conversation. So this is my direct appeal to families to start sitting down. Every phone seized. Put food on the table. Eat together. Don't let this one take the food to the room because you're eating and pressing phone. You're not talking to anybody. Start the food business. At least start from there. Go and buy Ludo. You know, there's a way you play games, yeah? It creates an atmosphere for competition. You start to do banter. Before you know it, you are opening up to have conversation. If you're going to start saying, oh, let's start having conversation, it's very mechanical. It's not organic because they are not used to it. But how do we start to encourage communication, conversation amongst family members so that the silent battles that they are dealing with, they can unearth. They can start to talk about it. Today I was bullied in school. Today I saw a girl that is fine. I didn't know how to speak. And an uncle say, that's a small thing now. Oh, yeah, let me show you what to do. Are you getting? These are basic conversation that can happen. Today there was an argument in my office, and I didn't agree with their point of view. So what do you think? Education is happening. Conversation is happening. Information is being passed across, and people are growing. But until we start to do that, we're not going to help them. I feel sorry for the what do they call it? Gen Alpha.
Gen Z is
Gen Alpha.
The Gen Alpha.
Okay, Gen Alpha,
Their
yes.
level of intuition with mobile devices, with digital devices, cannot be explained.
So most importantly, how do we break free from
Exactly.
These silent battles that
like
we all
those
face?
That are going through silent battles. What healing steps, process?
I'm not a psychologist. I'm still walking through, but let me tell you what I've done. YouTube has unprecedented information to help anybody. Start with prayer. God wants us to prosper. It is His will for us to prosper. God wants you to prosper. He wants me, Mercy, to prosper. He wants you to prosper. So once you recognize that is the first step, that God wants you to prosper, you now need to decide, do I want to prosper? Do I want the traumas that is plaguing me to mar my destiny, to affect my life? Do I want the battles, the demon that is affecting me? So I started a series. I just wanted to heal, because everybody say, go and talk to a therapist. I don't feel better talking to people, because I tell you what my problem is. The next thing, I've given you so much information about me. You cannot help me. You cannot help me. You will listen to me.
Is that not making you feel light?
It makes me feel, no.
No.
For me.
Because at least pouring out what's
No.
bugging you, something that's making you
has
heavy.
Not, it has
Because
not helped
I
me.
believe when I tell you what is wrong. Okay, you see me down. I tell you what is wrong with me. You asked and I tell you. You just want to hear my story. You might not have what it takes, or you might not have what You might not have what I want to
But
hear.
but I feel
So I won't feel
I feel
light.
like the little you'll be fine. Everything will be okay. At
No.
least it makes you
I'll be
feel.
expecting from
No,
you to
so-
tell me.
Let me experientially say this. I went to see a therapist. Somebody said, go see therapist. My trauma big. 7-time attempted rape. Had a child. At 14. I want you to picture me in your mind. I sit down and unearth a lot of conversation. What has happened to me is I tell you, oh, sorry, Mercy, do you know? They never call you back to check on you, to see if you're okay. And sometimes they distance themselves from you. So for me, therapy is great because there's an enabling environment that therapy works in. But in an African system that you tell a pastor, you sit and tell a pastor your problem for 1 hour, and the next thing you say, God will do it. And he holds your hand to pray. Has he solved your problem? Are you understanding where I'm coming from?
Yes.
So this is where I'm going to appeal to whether mosque, churches, because everybody that is going to church is looking for human connection so that they can make their life a lot better. They must institutionalize professional therapists that aligns with the value of that system, that can be able to speak to, I hear you, I see you, and build a framework through people can heal. That would work. How many Nigerians, on the average, with a meager salary, can pay for a professional therapist that would charge you nothing less than 350,000 or 500,000 for a series of sessions? How many Nigerians? So you can imagine how wounded that we are as a country, as a people, and the pain that we carry.
So when I'm battling
time to
secret
go,
issues now, where's the first place I should run to?
To God first. Number one, on earth, cry it out. Talk to God first. Then talk to your parents.
Thank you very much.
Talk to your parents. Then find someone that you look up to that would inspire you to speak to you. Don't carry the pain alone. Do not carry it alone. That's where you lead to depression. You lead to mental breakdown. You lead to even attempted suicide because you feel nobody understands you. And I'm available if you ever want to talk to me. I'm not a therapist, but at least I can listen to you and point you in the right direction. My name is Mercy.
Thank you very much,
So good
Ma.
to have you. So we need to go, Dayo.
Yeah, at least I've learned something. If I'm actually going through anything or going through something, the first place I should run to is God.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
very, very, very helpful.
And when you run to God, you speak out, and your instincts will even tell you who to speak to. Because when you speak out, I think you feel a little bit light. Don't
And
just
more,
talk to
and more
anybody.
emphasis on your
People
parents.
people just want to hear your story. They won't give you solution. All right, see you guys next week. My name is Elizabeth Sholari.
And I am Adedayo Kennedy. See you next week.
Bye.
Morning fantastic. See you with